Hello everyone, we are Art of War.
And we believe in creating a community where people can talk about, learn, and improve their skills at Warhammer 40K.
Our channel has live stream competitive matches of 40K, played by the best players in the world.
And we focus on teaching you how to get better at Warhammer, while also emphasizing sportsmanship and engagement with our audience.
We strive to play every faction in the game to a top level, while also using a variety of lists to show off different playstyles for every faction.
We also offer a variety of other videos such as codex reviews, faction rankings, and tactics videos.
When you join our channel, you become part of our community, where we emphasize learning and positive conversation about competitive 40K.
You get early access to our videos, sub badges, emotes, as well as rewatch those hangout and hobby sessions.
Joining our community is a great way for you to show your support for us, so we can keep making awesome videos for you and continuously expand the bounds of competitive 40K.
Ta-da!
We did it! No Mr. Sieg's in sight, and we went live. I'm so proud of us, John.
And we're live. We were live at 1 p.m.
We're live.
Oh my god, we're on time.
Yeah, we're on time. Dreams do come true. It's a
new
new
day.
day.
It's Make-A-Wish, Nick. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
There's a shooting star went overhead, and we figured it out.
We did it. I wouldn't
totally without Richard here at 12:59 telling us what to do.
Absolutely.
No, Richard wasn't even here.
He's not even in the same country.
Exactly. Richard is in the Bahamas right now.
He's in the Bahamas.
Yep. That's where he is.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. He will totally not be here. He'll be back by like 4 p.m. though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's
but
on his
like
way
right
back.
now, he's not helping at all. Yeah. All right. Enough silliness. We are here to talk. We're here to hang out. We're actually not going to be doing any hobbying right now. Instead, we're going to be telling you about and hyping up the wonderful Charity Hammer event that is coming up this week.
John, what's Charity Hammer?
Well, funny you should ask. If only there was a website that we were screen capturing right now.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I know. If you don't want to keep up with our screen capture, by the way, check it out at charityhammer.com. It's exactly what it sounds like, charityhammer.com. So let's talk about Charity Hammer. Charity Hammer is a wonderful event being held in the Seattle area in Washington. Mm-hmm. And this is actually the third time that Charity Hammer is being held. And Nick and I are going up there.
Absolutely. It's actually founded by this guy, Colin Sherman. He runs the Best in Faction podcast, for those of you who are familiar with that. He got the idea for doing Charity Hammer just by wanting to be part of the community and doing something awesome. Mm-hmm. He actually used to be one of our Art of War coaching clients, and he's a very good friend of Art of War. So he's invited me and John over from this is 3 years now in a row. We're actually gone to every single one, so that's cool. Why don't you tell us about what it is?
Okay, so Colin Sherman and the Best Faction guys founded Charity Hammer with the express purpose of helping children who are in children's hospital. So they support Child's Play, a charitable foundation that, exactly as the name describes, is there to try to make life a little bit easier for kids who have to spend a significant amount of time in the children's hospital. As you can imagine, when you're a young kid, that's not really what you want to be doing with your time. So they try to just make it a little more palatable, provide games, video games, entertainment, just make life a little bit better for some kids who need some help. This is a foundation that, has really good personal meaning for Colin. Not only is he an awesome person, but also, some of his kids have had some struggles in their life as well. So it means a lot to him. And of course, Colin's a very good friend of ours, and it's a wonderful cause. So we like to support however we can. So Nick and I have flown to Seattle in 2019 and 2020 to
2018, 2019.
Nope, 2019 and 2020. January 2019.
Oh, it was in January.
Yeah, I did my homework. I know.
I forgot. It's a different time of the year now.
It is a different time of the year now. And we're really excited to be going back. I think the first 2 years they've raised about $2,500 between, I'm sorry.
No, it's way more than that.
25. Yeah, I said 2.5.
$25,000.
Yep. I missed an entire zero.
First 2 years. The first year we set the goal of $5,000 and we knocked out of the park. I think we hit
about I think it was about 9 or 10. Yep.
Yeah, and then this past year we did 15,000. So we're doing a nice big stretch goal for this one. I think Colin wants to hit a clean $12,000 just from this one.
I want to hit 40K.
40K.
I want 40K.
Hell yeah.
I mean, why should we not? Right? 40K. 40K makes sense.
40K, $40,000. Let's do it.
So basically what we're going to be doing as part of Charity Hammer is there's going to be 3 days of consecutive streaming on 3 different channels. So think, 24 hours in a day for 3 days. That's 72 hours. But also we're doing this consecutively on 3 different channels, both our channel, our YouTube channel, which you can catch live all weekend, as well as Best in Factions Twitch and the Can Hammer Twitch. And that's going to be like almost 200 hours of content right there. And there's a ton of really great players. There's a full roster on the Charity Hammer website. of who exactly is going to be attending this event, but there's going to be games,
Pull up this
commentary,
roster. I wanna
all the way
see
down to the
I want to
roster.
see who's going.
Okay.
Let's get
All
into
right.
this.
So there's a star-studded roster. Myself, Nick, Colin, Danny McDevitt, Bridger, Brad Chester, Anthony Vanella, Alex McDougall. There's Mark Perry. Mark Perry's coming with us. Yeah.
He's gonna brave the
Mark,
plains.
he's riding a squig.
He's riding a squig.
All the way
That
there.
explains it.
Yeah, no. He's been building a chariot for the last week, and the squig is going to draw his Mark rig all the way to Washington, and presumably all the way back.
You know how technology works?
He believes it does.
If he believes it does.
He believes it does.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a ton of great players there. There is so much Warhammer being played. If you paid attention to either of the last two in January of 2019 and 2020, there were tons of games being played literally all the time. Great high-level competitive players. But we're not playing this just to win. We're not playing this to show off. We're playing this to provide entertainment for everyone watching and specifically to help raise money.
This is 72 straight hours of streamed 40K content across 3 different channels, which is like 216 hours. I can math. That's so much 40K. And it's not just
so
competitive
much
40K like John was saying. There's going to be mega battles. There's going to be probably some dude shaving his hair. Guarantee that's going to happen.
That's true. That happened last year. Alex McDougall shaved his head, all his long hair. And
We hit over 10 grand, and then Alex McDougall shaved his head.
And I believe someone's beard is on the line this year.
Yeah, if we hit 25, I remember this stretch goal. If we hit $25,000 donated, I believe JT from Play on Tabletop, he's going to be shaving his beard.
Would you be willing to shave down to a mustache?
Shave to the stash? I would... it's right.
I mean, for the children.
For the children.
For the children.
I'll
I'll let you think about it. I'll let you think about it. So there's a ton of streams both on Twitch, our Art of War YouTube channel, as well as Canhammer's Twitch. As well, because, yes, there is more. There's a lot of prizes being given away. So all of this is being paid for by us. So none of your donations, every single dollar you donate is going directly to Child's Play. So we're all paying for our plane. We're getting ourselves there. We're feeding ourselves. Colin's putting us up with his wonderful generosity. Every single dollar you donate is going to charity. As well, there is a lot of just 40K stuff being donated. So, for example, there's a 3,000 point Necron army that's been donated. There is, professionally painted Forge World Knight Megaras. There's a ton of new in-box content. I don't even know if I can find it all.
You know what else is being donated too? Art of War is chipping in 50% of all of the new Worms subscriptions we get in the next week, basically through Charity Hammer's conclusion. 50% of all that revenue is going straight to Child's Play also. So, also, you can get 20% off with your discount code AOW Charity if you're thinking about joining our services, joining our community. What better time than literally giving your money to charity? You're being a good person and getting better at Warhammer. Yep. We can't make it more attractive.
Absolutely. We're really excited to be helping out this year. We've been here the past 2 years. Although the last 2 years I've just been there myself. I haven't been Art of War. But now I'm really excited to be part of the Art of War and helping out here.
Absolutely.
It's such a fun time. It's so much fun to watch. There's so much good 40K content. Like people will... I've talked to people who will go back and just rewatch the streams for the next month. If you need your 40K fix, this is a great way to get it. There's going to be super exciting games.
It's also a huge concentration of 40K people. It's like John said, me, him, Brad Chester, Mark Perry, so many quality competitive 40K players. But then there's also content creators. We got JT from Play on Tabletop. We got Danny from Mob Rules. Who else we got, John? We got a lot of creators over here coming together.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's see. We have Tim Penny from the Art of War podcast.
Tim Penny, more Art of War.
We've got Seth Oster from Signals from the Frontline. You, myself, Michael Tempe, the Fly Lords of Terra, Mark, JT McDowell, Jim Vessel, Jaime Paris from Pro Tabletop, Danny from Mob Rules, as well as...
Jim Vessel's just started his own thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Danny's from Mob Rules, as well as 40K After Dark. There's literally...
It's just these are...
Yeah, the entire Best in Faction crew.
The entire Best in Faction crew.
Bridger from Tabletop Titans. Literally... so many content creators are going to be here for this.
Yeah, this is going to be such a huge opportunity. Everyone wants to be a part of this. Everyone wants to be a piece of the action. And we're streaming it all to you for 72 hours straight. So if you were wondering what you're going to do this weekend, get some popcorn, grab a beer, and do the thing.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So, as well, there's a lot of exciting things happening, such as a 5v5 team tournament.
5v5?
It's not actually a tournament. It's just a 5v5
It's a
battle.
round.
It's one round of teams.
One round of Nick's domination.
I am okay, Nick. I am taking my hand-picked elite death squad.
Well,
my kill team is here to wipe Nick from the face of the planet.
Let's explain how this works, actually. So, Colin, who's putting this whole Charity Hammer thing together, drafted me, or had me and John be captains, even though we're both Art of War coaches. We were captains of 2 different teams, and we took turns drafting players from this super stacked Charity Hammer lineup we're just telling you about. So, yours truly, being the master of pairings that he is, hand selected the best players in all of the known universe, and John just couldn't do that because I did it. So then we're going to use this to put you in the dumpster.
Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So it's going to be really exciting because we've all submitted our lists. We haven't seen each other's lists. We're actually going to find out live with our teams on Thursday night. That's kind of part of like the build up because we are streaming Thursday night as well. Although mostly actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So part of that Thursday night stream is going to be each of our teams sitting down and being handed the packet of lists that the other team is bringing. And so as a team, we'll be discussing how we're going to pair into it, what we think of the list, strengths, weaknesses. You can really get great insight into the team format process.
I'm not holding back.
Absolutely not. Nick and I are taking this way more seriously than we need to, and that's exactly how it should be. Nick is literally going to fit in my carry-on luggage on the flight back by the time I'm done with him.
John's not going home after this. He's going to be a dead pile of John in Seattle.
Okay. As well, it's not just a team battle. There is also a 32-person GT that is happening as a part of the stream event. So many of the games are going to be competitive-minded, but again, for a great cause. And we're having what Colin affectionately refers to as the hardest GT in the world, which, you know what? I don't think I disagree. For a 32-man GT, it is hard to disagree with. So there's actually a bracket on challenge right now if you want to go online and make predictions. And by the way, whoever makes the most accurate prediction over the weekend is going to receive a new Beast Snagger box. That's part of the prize support.
I should make a prediction.
You should make a prediction so that I can get a Beast Snagger box out of this.
Let's make a prediction right now.
Okay.
I want to do it. This will be my prediction.
This is your prediction right now? Prediction. Okay, I've already made my prediction. So.
I know, perfect.
All right, so let's go through this bracket real quick. So they're seeded from 1 to 32 based on ELO scores. So Peter the Falcon, Adam Camilleri, a bunch of the smart stats guys who know much more about stats than I do, took every player who's competing in this, their win-loss record, and who they played against to make an ELO ranking for every single player for the past about 3 years.
Yeah, they used like 3 or 4 years of data and went back for all the players. I can't even imagine how much work that's
I cannot imagine. That's way more work than I was willing to put in it. Yeah. Luckily, I am the beneficiary here. Nick Nanavati ended up as the number 2 seed.
John had a hot year.
I like that this includes you winning the LVO.
John had a hot year.
This also doesn't include Lone Star, so that's cool. Just all right. So this is sorted into a full bracket, 1 to 32, March Madness style.
March Madness style. What we got from the chat over here? A whole bunch of people talking to us.
A whole bunch of people? Nick returns to Florida by bus if he doesn't win that. Oh, man. So,
I mean, I'm not worried. I'll go back to Florida by bus. No way I'm listening to this thing.
I mean, I'm excited about both the team match and this GT. Now, I will say, I'll give the credit where it's due. Nick has won the Charity Hammer tournament both of the last 2 years.
I am the only Charity Hammer GT winner in existence.
Yeah, so obviously I need to come and put Nick in the body bag.
John's failed twice in a row.
You only beat me once.
You couldn't even make it to me the other time.
That's true. Yeah, but it's going to be really exciting. I'm super hyped to see this. I'm super hyped to see what this looks like. Nick obviously has a title to defend. We'll see how successful he is at this.
I'm going to continue the charity domination. GT,
all right.
team match, knockout, out of here.
All right.
Donate for kids.
Nick continues to only win games that don't matter. This is super fun. I'm really excited for this. All of these games are going to be really high quality, really good, really competitive, but also fun. Everyone's here for the same reason.
The vibe here is we are trying to increase we're trying to donate to kids. That's what we're trying to do. And then we're trying to just show 40K in a very positive light to get more people involved, interested, more people donating to the kids, and more people just happy about 40K.
Absolutely.
It's a very celebratory event.
Just to give a quick view of the schedule before we make those predictions, we're streaming on Friday from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. and the same thing on Saturday, and and then Sunday is 12
I have
a.m.
never seen the
4 p.m.
schedule.
No? You haven't seen the schedule? I've literally, you're CC'd in all of the emails that I received with this.
I know that I have been sent the schedule.
Okay.
But
Okay.
You know me.
Yeah, so there's 3 streams here. Again, there's, Biff Pod's Twitch stream, as well as the Art of War YouTube channel, as well as the Can Hammer Twitch stream. So if you want it, you can find this website, you can find this schedule online on the Charity Hammer website. So you can just go to the Charity Hammer.
You can watch us play on TV with a schedule.
Yeah, just go to charityhammer.com, and then if you have a longer attention span and you want to read the schedule, you can find the whole schedule right here, and that'll bring you here. So go check it out. There's so many games being played. I guarantee there's going to be armies and matchups that you're interested in, as well as players that you just want to see play each other and have a good time.
Absolutely. It's really fun 40K. I'm a little bummed Chris Blackham isn't going. I loved him at the last one.
I know. Unfortunately, couldn't make it this year, but tons of great players are going to be there. It's going to be super entertaining.
And you get to play players you never really get the experience to play a lot of time, because a lot of these content creators, they don't go to every tournament, or they're creating content instead of playing, so you really do get to play people you might not otherwise have the opportunity to.
Absolutely. So the GT is starting off at 9 a.m. Pacific time. All these times are Pacific time, by the way. 9 a.m. Pacific time on Friday. So Eastern time, it's going to be about noon. We're going to kick off the action. We're going to get things going. The games are going to begin. And this is going to last, oh my goodness, this is going to last all the way through Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, when the finals kick off, and I'm going to absolutely remove Nick from existence. That's actually not true. I don't think Nick's going to make it to the finals.
You think you're going to get to the finals?
I don't think you are.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, you got to go through Brad Chester.
You watch me make these predictions right now, and
Okay.
I will show you how I get to the finals.
All right, call us out. All right, so let's take a little peek through here. So, Nick, you want to make a prediction?
I'm making a prediction.
Let's do it. We're gonna create a prediction.
Label it something cool.
Oops. Here we go. All right. We'll come through here.
Okay.
So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first off, we have myself, because I'm the number 1 seed.
I'll give you this one.
Over you.
You're gonna
Over Paul Winter/Slanesh.
I believe you can not lose to demons yet.
All right. Bridger Hans Custodes into Tim Pinney running Penitent and Mortifier engine spam.
Oh,
There's a bunch of Custodes Dreadnoughts. There's a bunch of Penitent and Mortifier engines. Like that. That's just fun in a bottle right there.
As much as I have faith in Tim, I think I'm gonna give it to Bridger on this one.
Going with the Custodes? Okay. Then we have one Mark Perry going into JT Steaker. And I think JT is playing Ultramarines. I believe it's actually my list. Into Mark running Orcs.
Oh, no. Oh, I really want to give it to my boy Mark over here, but we got to do our predictions of honesty. JT Steger, let's go.
All right, going with the Ultramarines. Whoop, whoop.
I like the Orcs. I don't see how they're going to... Mark's... Oh, no.
Okay. So next up, we have Mitch Pelham into Tanner.
Mitch Pelham into Tanner. I don't know anything about Tanner, so I'm going to give it to Mitch.
Giving it to Mitch? Okay. All right, here's an interesting one. Jim Vessel playing some Chaos. I think there's a Bellacore theme here. Into Tyler on Tyranids.
Ooh, now Chaos versus Tyranids is always actually an interesting one. Typically, Tyranids have the advantage in that matchup for whatever weird reasons. The speed, probably, and psychic power things.
Might be that, yeah.
Yeah, but Jim's pretty good. I don't know how much Jim's been playing the past year. I'm going to give it to Tyler because I'm a fan of the Knicks.
Going with the upset. Okay.
You put the wrong...
I know. I got it. There you go, Tyler.
Okay. He did it.
All right. Next up, we have Michael Tempe against Anthony Vanilla. Anthony's bringing Dark Eldar. He's been doing pretty well recently, but he's kind of a new name on the scene. And then Michael Tempe is busting out the Necrons.
Michael Tempe's a rock-solid Necron player, but he's still playing Necrons. Anthony is an up-and-coming Drukhari player, and he's playing Drukhari. I'm going to give it to Anthony.
All right, so a couple 20 seeds moving on here. All right, next up, here's a tough one. This is actually, I think, the hardest one to pick. Alex McDougall playing his Forces of the Hive Mind into Hank Adams running a completely cancerous AdMech list. 27 Cerberus Raiders.
So I got a lot of faith in Alex, and I don't really know who Hank is, which would normally just mean Alex has got this, no problem.
The Tyranids
into
AdMech.
Alex.
Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it?
I'm going to vote for my boy.
All right, Alex is moving on. Okay. All right, next up, Thomas Bird into David Robson. Thomas Bird is notorious for running Ultramarines that are 100% different from mine. Could not be more different.
Thomas is all about the janky character Ultramarines, the Ultra Shame almost.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that. And what's David got?
I actually don't know what David's playing. Let me
That's gonna be challenging. Do I just vote for my boy Thomas Blind? I think I could vote for my boy Thomas Blind.
Okay, just voting blind.
Just voting blind Thomas.
Voting blind for Thomas. I'm okay with that.
He's gonna let me down, but I have
No.
faith.
I'm okay with that.
Do you even need to ask this next one? Do you
Nick
even need
Donavati
to
versus
ask?
Steve Trimble. Steve's bringing orcs.
Do you even need to ask?
Okay, fine. All right, faith. You have faith. All right, here we go. This is another tough one. Danny McDevitt, one of the moistest man I've ever met.
I enjoyed my game with him last year. It was
Against
quite moist.
Seth Oster. Seth is bringing the new Orc Codex. Danny is playing Admech.
I'm gonna have to give it to Danny.
All right, you have faith in the Admech?
He's strong.
Okay. Here's another fun one. Rich Kilton versus Lucas Troller. 2 orcs head-to-head.
You know, I know Rich. I don't know Lucas. We're gonna give it to Rich.
Okay, going with Rich. All right. Here's another one. Zach Nelson versus Fred Fortman. Fred is playing Death Watch. He actually took down... he is the 25 seed because he won the Charity Hammer Prep GT. That's leading into this.
Nice.
And then Zach Nelson is playing some Be'lakor-inspired Chaos.
Now, Be'lakor versus Deathwatch is not a match I've really thought of at all, but Space Marines do the shooting. I like Zach's ideas, though. I know Zach. This is a tough one. I'm going to give it to Zach.
Going with Zach? Okay.
I want Be'lakor to be cool.
All right. Brad Chester versus Ryan Lynn. You willing to vote blind?
I'm voting blindly for Chester. Yes.
There it goes. Okay. All right. Next up, JT McDowell versus Jaime Perez. Your good friend Jamie Perez.
My good friend Jamie Perez.
Playing the Space Wolves into some Dark Eldar. JT is often called the Archon in the North.
I think Jamie's really good. Jaime, he's very good. But JT, I don't think he's messing this up. Let's get JT in there.
JT in there? Okay. All right. Next up, we have Colin Sherman versus Jeremiah. Jeremiah is running Dark Eldar. Colin is running point for point the Ultramarine list you know and love.
Why, Colin? Why? What is Jeremiah running?
Dark Eldar.
I'm going to give it to Colin.
There it is.
There it is.
All right. Then we have Charles Arnett. The bracket says Ruben Fernandez. Unfortunately, Ruben actually had a little bit of a real-life intervention and is not going to be able to make it this week. So I think Peter Akey is stepping in and playing a Dark Eldar and Craft World soup list, similar to what Ruben was planning to bring.
Okay. And Chuck's bringing what? The orcs?
Chuck is bringing orcs. Busting out the orcs. He is the resident war boss in Seattle.
I believe in Chuck.
You believe in Chuck?
I believe in Chuck.
Done.
I would have voted Ruben, but I don't know this replacement. I appreciate him stepping in, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we've got it down to a Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
Start from the top. What do we got here?
Oh, you got to give it to your boy, John.
Okay, you think the sisters can triumph over the Custodes?
I think they can.
Okay, I support this. All right, Mitch into JT. You've got Ultramarines into Mitch.
Ultramarines into Mitch. I don't know what Mitch has got.
I don't either, unfortunately. I'm trying to figure that out, actually.
I don't think Mitch is the kind of guy who just loses to math, though.
He doesn't lose to math?
I don't know.
You don't respect the raw power of math?
I really hate the raw power of math.
Okay, but you respect it, right?
I just don't like it.
You don't like it?
I'm gonna just go for John. You still pulling up the list? Or no? Oh yes.
I was gonna try.
He's trying. He's trying to pull up the list.
Trying to find the list.
I will get hydrated because it's important to stay hydrated and to stay classy.
Absolutely. All right. Well, while we wait to find the list, and by wait I mean hope that someone drops on us.
We got a $10 super chat.
Fred Fortman is in the chat saying that the Death Watch are going to make a run. Ye of little faith.
Oh, Fred!
See, I will point out. I'm letting Nick make his calls here because I'm curious, and this is his bracket that I'm filling out for him. However, Fred, in my bracket, you're going deep. You're my Cinderella, Fred.
Fred, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt like Death Watch is probably favored in this matchup. But I went with Zach. I just want Be'lakor to do it.
I actually have Fred playing against you in the round of 8.
Wow!
You
have me going 3 rounds.
Yeah, I have you winning your first 2 games, and I think it's Death Watch versus Dark Eldar is gonna happen in that round of 8.
Yeah, and then who did you say was gonna win that one?
Oh, you're not gonna like my answer.
I think I will.
Okay, I did pick you. However, I think that's a close one. Ooh, Mitch is playing Imperial Guard Torok Spam March. Oh, that's right.
All right.
Mitch is bringing like 10 Torox Primes.
All right, he's
And-
gonna die to the Ultramarines.
That might be true.
That's-
That might be true.
Goodbye, Mitch.
Goodbye, Mitch. Ouch. All right. Okay. So next up, Howard Bortel, who again is playing that Tyranids, into Anthony Vanella on Dark Eldar.
Oh, you know Anthony's not messing this up.
All right, Dark Eldar moving on.
Dark Eldar moving on.
All right, going to the meta picks.
Oh, I want a matchup. This makes me so happy. I'm so happy my bracket created this.
Yeah. Okay. Alex
These are two people I
McDougal
love so
versus
much.
Thomas Bird. Two fine gentlemen of 40K.
Oh wow, this is
Also,
Ultramarines versus Tyranids. This
two players who play their thing regardless of what the meta says.
This is
I
amazing.
know, right? Tyranids versus Ultramarines. One of them's making it to the top 8.
I'm gonna let the Warp Storm decide this. I need to die.
Do you need a dice?
I'm gonna get
Do we have a dice at the table?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right,
here.
they're right in there. Is that a white scar dice?
No, it's a Zinchi dice.
Ew. Why is it a Zinchi
It's
dice?
a Zinchi dice. I didn't say anything. Hold on.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Thomas Bird will win. 4, 5, 6. Mr. McDougs will win. Mr. McDougs.
For what it's worth, I think you're right. I think Alex has a ton of good Marine practice, and I think that's actually one of the matchups that Tyranids have decent play to.
Yeah.
All right, moving down. So the final 4 in this half is me versus JT, Ultramarines, and Dark Eldar versus Tyranids, Anthony versus Alex.
Okay.
All right, moving on down. The other half.
Well, you
Nick.
know, Danny, you're my boy, but also
You think
I'm actually
you
my
can
boy.
beat the Admech?
I know I can beat the Admech.
You think you can beat the Admech?
I know I can beat
Okay.
the Admech.
All right, Nick's beating Admech for the first time.
That's right.
All right. Wow, Danny, you will be the first person to beat Nick with that. To lose to Nick with Admech.
There we
'Cause
go.
It sure ain't Richard.
No, it's not.
It's not. All right, here's a fun one. Orcs versus Bella versus Zach Nelson. You already neglected the true winner of Fred Fortman's Death Watch because Death Watch Dreadnoughts are bae. However, of the runner-ups here, who do you think's got this?
Man, you're making me really want to change my answer, but I'm not going to. Let's go for Mr. Kilton. I want to rematch.
Mr. Kilton? All right, the
rematch.
Orcs are coming in. Okay. All right, here's another one. JT into Brad Chester. Dark Eldar mirror match.
Well, you gotta go for your boy Chester.
All right, going for your boy
You
Chester.
gotta go for the old man.
All right.
The OMB.
All right, now the best in faction. Who is the best in the best in faction?
His name probably starts with a C.
That's true. Colin versus Chuck. Hey Jack, you know what? Let me
Wait a minute.
See if I can-
Chuck's playing some Orcs and Colin's playing Ultramarines? We've already decided this is Colin. What are you doing over there?
I'm putting a link in the chat for anyone who wants to join in and fill out a challenge bracket.
Oh, that's a
And
great
again,
idea.
if you happen to have the best answer, if you submit your results here, you will get a Beast Snagger box mail deal. Donated by the wonderful people at Charity Hammer. All right, so you're going with Ultramarines.
Ultramarines. Ultra Colin.
All right, Colin into Brad is coming up next. But let's scroll to the top. Sisters into Ultramarines. You have been picking clean sweeps on Ultramarines, and I love how much you respect my list.
I hate you.
I love that so much.
I just respect the guns.
you
Been on the wrong
have felt
side
the
of
guns of
guns.
Navarone. You've seen what happens.
I used to think you could just play cagey and just jank the guns away. And usually it works, but not here.
Nope. Ultramarines, they've got a counter jank.
So, Sisters versus Ultramarines. Sisters can actually counter a lot of what your Ultramarines do. Let's give it to the Sisters.
Giving it to the sisters? Okay. I love it. I'm fully in support of this. All right, here's a tough one. Alex versus Anthony.
Oh, that's gonna be
Dark
a good
Eldar
game.
versus Tyranids. That's gonna be hard. Like no bones about it.
I don't think Alex can do it.
No.
I think the
no.
Nids can only go so far.
Okay, you're picking the Dark Eldar to move on.
I got high faith in my. Well, John, I must defeat my nemesis in the team battle and the finals of this tournament.
Okay.
So put yourself on up there.
Put me in the finals.
And then I can't let Chester be my champion.
you
this
can't.
round.
You can't let Chester get the clean 3-0 sweep.
You know, maybe I will let him get a clean 3-0 sweep.
Okay.
Will I lose to Chester? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, put Chester up.
Chester's in.
Chester's
All right. All right.
He's got this.
Brad's in. Brad versus me in the finals. I did actually agree with you on that one. That's how I'm putting it. Of course, I was.
Was
up by
our
myself.
final the same?
Like our final 4?
Yeah.
No.
No.
How'd you lose to Adama?
You had me losing to Admech!
I know what I've seen. All right. So that's it. Who's select the tournament winner?
Brad.
Brad?
Brad's getting you.
Brad's getting me? Hold on. All right. What are you going to title your prediction?
Not John's victory.
All right. I just named it Always Bet on Brown.
Always bet on Brown.
All right. What's your email, Nick?
Oh, no.
Autofill. Just like that.
Autofill. We did.
Boom. You're going to submit?
We're going to submit it.
Done.
Colin, Dewey, Justice.
All right.
I'm pretty proud of that bracket. I think that's
your prediction was submitted.
Great. Oh, we got another super chat.
Ooh, Matt O. Nick sending John further in his bracket than John sent Nick in his. The disrespect is real.
John has no respect.
That's true. It's decided Nick is taking the bus back from Washington to Florida. You were going to ride a bus home.
Why is this being decided?
Oh, come on.
Why is this being decided?
Look, I don't make the rules.
John has no chance.
Vincent makes the rules.
John has no chance.
Yeah.
This team event.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
no, I got this.
You can win your game. I'm talking about the 5v5.
No, we're going to win 3 games.
It doesn't even matter.
What if we win 2 games and outscore you?
That's impossible.
Okay. All right, here's the thing. I beat Nick 99-11.
I'm only going to get a 10.
All right, done. Shake on it now. I don't know. I'm kind of excited.
I'm very excited.
There's going to be some
I've cared more about this game than I have about most tournaments I played in.
Yeah. That round of 40K is going to be great. John versus Nick, loser takes the bus home. I would take that with confidence.
Is it the teams? I'll take it in the teams.
No, let's do singles.
You would take that with confidence in singles? That would suck.
Would it?
I'm not riding no bus. I really want to make this bet just to prove the point, but I am not riding a bus across the country.
That's even worse than the closet, right?
It would take way more time.
It would. I would actually rather do the closet bet than that. All right, Nick. Here's a question for you. What's your favorite memory from Charity Hammer? We've been twice. It's been a wonderful adventure both times. It's really fun both on camera and behind the scenes.
What is my favorite?
There's so many good moments to choose from. I really enjoyed watching Alex get his head shaved. That was just something that needed to happen, and I salute Alex for standing by his word and doing what was right for himself and everyone around him. But then also, that first year... I mean, okay, what about the time that Mark ate 35 Rice Krispies?
That was definitely on my...
That was on the list,
I was going to mention.
So Colin is
I don't know,
a generous
picking one
soul.
is so hard.
Colin's a generous soul. He bought a lot of food leading into this weekend because there's a lot of 40K players going to be there. And he bought a Costco-sized pack of Rice Krispie treats. It was a 50-pack, something that you get before a school field trip.
This was gonna last everyone 20 adults in this house
for a weekend.
Yeah,
and there's a bunch of different snacks. There was items to choose from, and Mark ate the pack of 50 Rice Krispie treats on the first day.
Colin was really upset.
Colin was trying really hard to be polite. Colin's a wonderful human being, first of all. So he wasn't
He wasn't angry.
He wasn't externally angry at Mark, but inside he was hurt, confused, and a little bit broken.
It
was so good.
And then Mark was like, "I'll just move your piano to make up for it."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mark did just haul a piano around. Just free manual labor, and in exchange, 50 Rice Krispie treats. It was the best part was that we would find the Rice Krispie wrappers around the house for 2 days after the last one was eaten, because they were all in his pocket. But he crumpled them up and put in his pocket, and then as they expanded, they started falling out. So we would just find Rice Krispie treat wrappers after Mark demolished a Costco-sized box. It was a beautiful thing.
Oh.
I had 3 or 4. I'm not gonna lie, over the day.
Yeah.
It was probably 3. I think I had 3 over a day, which was you know what? Probably should have had 2, but I had 3 because I like Rice Krispie.
Mark literally had 30.
Mark had the other 40.
Yeah.
It was awe-inspiring to watch. Jaws were dropped. Colin.
He wasn't trying to. It wasn't a challenge. He just did it casually throughout the course of 2 hours.
Okay. Vincent says he's going to donate $30 if Nick shaves the beard and another $30 if JL shaves the hair. Vincent, I gotta say it. This is worth more than $30.
Yeah, these are rookie numbers.
We're talking.
Alex had $10,000 going to get his head shaved.
Yeah. Project 22C4 says that having been to Colin, he's a great host, one of the nicest people in the community in the Pacific Northwest. 100%. Colin is a wonderful, wonderful host.
I'm super excited.
I am so looking
I think
forward
that's
to it.
what I'm looking forward to most, just seeing all these people I haven't seen in
I know.
like
It's
years.
like I haven't seen Colin in like a year and a half. I think I last saw him at LVL.
Right. It's like that's the same with most of these guys. It's going to be nice to get to catch up and see everybody.
Exactly, Paul. The wrappers were being laundered. The Rice Krispie treat wrappers became currency for the weekend.
Rice Krispie wrappers?
Yeah, because there were no treats inside. It was just like the faint smell of like what used to be a snack. Just all gone in one brutal close combat phase. Mark spent 3 CP and fought twice, and there were no survivors. He got events.
Exploding fours. Mark, you're fighting like 5 Space Marines. Exploding fours.
Yep. Fauci is asking what this new episode coming up in 3 days about Iron Hands. That's actually a YouTube game in 3 days. That's going to be Jack Harpster playing his Iron Hands into Richard Sequo's Custodes. We are still doing our normal game schedule this week. We're still doing a game on Tuesday and Thursday, and then a War Room game on Thursday as well. Before Thursday afternoon, we kick off the Action Charity Hammer. So unfortunately, Richard and Jack are staying behind to preserve the art of war, while the rest of us are going to Seattle, so there will be a seamless transition. Basically, you're going to wake up on Thursday morning, and you're going to start watching 40K. And it'll be cool. You're watching The Art of War, right? It's good stuff. And then, like, by the time we're done, you're going to be like, you know what I want? More 40K, but also to help children. And you're going to switch to Charity Hammer Thursday afternoon, and it will be nonstop.
Nonstop?
The roller coaster will not have brakes.
No brakes?
No, you're gonna want to put on a seatbelt, keep your hands inside the vehicle, and it will be nonstop 3 days of 40K.
Are we going to sleep?
Did you not see that schedule, Nick?
I guess not.
Yeah, we're gonna just coffee and warp dust. That's what we're living on.
Warp dust.
Coffee
That's
and
my
warp
kind of
dust.
speed.
There we go. How many games do you think will be played with shirts off over the event? Colin has told us that we have to keep our shirts on for all games, so my prediction is 5.
There is a pool, so I would say much
Oh,
less than
yeah.
5.
I mean,
Much more.
there is a pool.
Yeah.
I am bringing a bathing suit. Pool time is good. It's an indoor pool, so you don't even have to put on like.
I'm not bringing a bathing suit.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna turn the cameras off for that one. There will be.
Art of War After Dark, everybody.
Yeah. Mark's shoes will be off in 5 minutes. Hunter Nichols, why would he put his shoes on? He actually will take them off at airport security, and no one will notice that he hasn't put them back on.
That's actually what's going to happen.
That's actually what's going to happen. He is going to carry... He's going to, like, take them off at airport security, just put them in the bag, and just keep walking. Everyone's just... And, like, someone's going to, the waitress is going to be, like, pushing the cart down to the snacks, and she's going to notice Mark not wearing shoes. Actually, that's not even true. Mark's riding a squig.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to play. Mark is riding the squig. All right. Super exciting stuff.
Mark has a squig right now?
I mean, it's probably in the
He
back
has
of
an
his truck.
Ergling.
He has an Ergling.
He has an Ergling.
I feel like Mark has a squig.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be like, hey, I was on the farm and it was just a late night and the squig just came up and, like, I fed it. It didn't have a collar on, so I made one out of this belt and now I have a squig.
His dog is kind of squig-like.
His dog is kind of squig-like. So maybe that's how Mark got a squig. And that squig is going to pull the Mark rig all the way to Washington.
That explains it.
Absolutely. I mean, the Mark rig, you know. It's
The green truck?
Absolutely, it's the green truck. That's the Mark rig.
Yeah.
All right. The barefoot brawler, says Hunter Nichols. That's Mark right there. All right. What else are you thinking for Charity Hammer?
I don't know. I'm just super excited to just go. We're leaving tomorrow. We're leaving tomorrow. That's very soon.
It is way sooner than the amount of work I have left to indicate. Because I have 3 days of work to get done before I get on a plane tomorrow.
Yeah.
And sleep is for the week, right, Nick?
This is one of those days where you don't get to do the sleep.
No, there is no sleep today. But that's okay. I'm bringing Sisters of Battle. You're bringing your Dark Eldar. But there are going to be some one-off games. Like, I know I'm going to be borrowing an Imperial Knight Army.
I'm borrowing a Sister's Army.
Okay. For some one-off games and not the team event.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, totally.
I'm also borrowing a Harlequin Army. I have 9 Star Weavers.
What? You have 9 Star Reavers?
Colin so I'm playing an exhibition match with Colin to kick off Charity Hammer.
Okay.
And Colin's like, I'm going to play Tyranids, play something that's like Tyranid level. So I was like, I'm going to play some Harlequins. So Colin then messaged me back, like, I hadn't written my list yet. And Colin messaged me back like a day or two later. He's like, my list is very trolly. So I took that to mean Nick also write a trolly army. So now I have 9 Star Weavers full of troops inside and excellent to the lasts.
Oh, I found the list, by the way.
You found the list?
If I
That's
found the
great.
list, I mean I threw a call out into the void, and the internet responded. So let me drop those lists. I forgot what website they're on. They're on 40kstats.com. The pros of having literally the Falcon coming with us. He is his drone is being carried by helicopter to Seattle, where he will detach and like hover down to us.
Falcons fly. He doesn't need a drone.
Okay, birds aren't real. So he's a government drone for Canada.
Canada birds aren't
Canada
real.
birds aren't real. Yeah, Canada got rid of their birds in
But
1885.
we're in Seattle.
Yeah, I know, but he's flying down as an espionage mission.
Oh, some spy. Canada.
Spy stuff. Yeah, spy Canadian drones. Not birds.
Not birds.
Not birds. All right, so I just put a link in the chat for you, Greek Spartan. So if you wanted to look at some of these lists, see if it would have changed your bracket. It's way too late. We've already submitted it, and you can't change it now. But I'm curious. I'm curious. What is who is it? JT Steger on the Ultramarines? Is this because I know how much you loved the Ultramarines. Look at that, Chapter Master. Lieutenant
this is
Tech
exactly
Marine,
your
Cursor. It's not the same.
Oh
Victor and
my
Victor,
God.
Redemption.
Yeah, triple relic contemptors.
He has three contemptors.
This is
He
not.
has an ultimate
Yeah, this isn't the same. This is more stupid.
No, it's different. He doesn't have any suppressors.
He doesn't need those. They are cool though.
They are cool though. He doesn't have land speeder storms or suppressors, sir.
Okay, well he can play the mission worse
He
than table
still
harder.
has 6 dreadnoughts. Envy and Victor. Yeah, and it's still pretty cool. Ultramarines.
He went down the math. You were like, Jake, no thank you. I want more guns.
I like guns, but I also like everything else.
Yeah. Stuff and things.
Stuff.
I think that wraps it up though, John. We're just really here to hype up Charity Hammer. Anything else you want to hype up about the charity? The hammers? The 20% off? The 50% of all proceeds?
I feel like we should mention that.
Yeah.
So not only are we, of course, contributing our time and dollars to Charity Hammer just to try and, again, help kids.
Help the kids.
As well, we are running a promotion for the Worm this weekend. So during Charity Hammer, you can get 20% off of the Worm with a code, AOW Charity. Just type that in this weekend. If you sign up for the Worm, now's a great time to try it out if you've been thinking about entering the Worm. And you can get 20% off. As well, 50% of your Worm subscription, if you sign up this weekend, is going to go directly to Child's Play to help support them.
Absolutely.
So we're trying to do
get a
our
discount on your knowledge and then send it to charity. Like, to do that. That's
Absolutely.
good.
Help support children, help support us. Go directly there. Share this with your friends, by the way. Like, charityhammer.com. Share it with your friends. Let them know what's happening. Let them know how much amazing streaming content is happening this weekend. If you all want to watch incredibly high-quality games with great high-quality, entertaining players, this is the place to be. This is a great cause. There's tons of prize support being given away, so if you donate, you can win things. You could literally donate $30 to Charity Hammer, and you might end up with a 3,000-point fully painted Necron army getting mailed to you just because you wanted to donate to charity.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
I mean, just donate to charity, get Space Marines back in return. You are printing money out here.
Exactly.
Printing Space Marines.
Not
doing that.
Printing Space Marines.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We really appreciate it. We are really, really excited to see you live in Seattle Thursday night.
And Friday, and Saturday,
And Sunday. There's so much. Yep, that finals where Nick is going to watch me play against Brad. Super excited.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for Nick to commentate that one. Let's do it.
Bye.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. We will catch you later. Bye-bye.
Dive even deeper into competitive 40K and become a member of the world's most knowledgeable and positive community.
The War Room is an exclusive group that brings together the world's best 40K players as coaches to help anyone from a newer player to an experienced tournament veteran learn, grow, and reach their goals within our shared hobby.
Each week we offer a variety of live stream coaching matches centered around illuminating the thought process and in-game decision making of top players. We explain everything we're doing and why.
You'll learn about the ever-evolving meta, match play mission theory, list making, and discussion of every faction in the game, and have access to analysis of all the latest rules. Our team of highly experienced coaches teach weekly clinics on each individual faction, strategy sessions on deployment and cool tricks, and meta-analyses each week during Meta Monday.
We are committed to not only providing the best knowledge for players available, but also building a one-of-a-kind community.
Come be a part of the War Room.